Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Jimmy Dore Show. I'm here with my pal Richard Eskow from the 0 Hour. Hi, Richard.
Hey.
Check out his podcast. There's a link right down below. So, we're talking about taxes today, and Paul Ryan. So we know that the Republican tax plan is so bad, and screws over regular people. I mean, regular people, like people making less than $75,000, which is most of the country. It screws them, right? It raises their taxes in favor of giving stuff and takes away health care from people and in favor of giving tax breaks to corporations and billionaires. That's literally what's happening. And so Paul Ryan tweets this out. He says, the day has finally come. This afternoon, the House will vote to cut taxes for hardworking Americans and reform our outdated tax code. Let's get it done. Now, what I said, what's weird to me is how an elected official can so blatantly lie like this, and yet not one news outlet will call it a lie or call him a liar. Isn't that weird? Do you think if people started calling people liars, because that's a blatant lie, he's not cutting taxes for hardworking people. You're raising taxes on hardworking people,
right?
And you're cutting taxes for. That's why they call it the working class, because there's a class of people who actually don't fucking work. And that's the people who they're doing a tax cut for. And so why don't you think that news outlets don't call this stuff like this just lies? Because that's what it is.
Oh, it's totally a lie. Remember when Trump got elected and there was all this discussion of how now we're going to start calling lies lies.
Yes,
because,
remember that?
Remember that? Yeah, it seems so long ago. The Ryan, in fact, it's the opposite. They keep acting like he's a legit.
Yep.
They call him a policy wonk. He's not a policy wonk. He makes shit up. He lies. He completely lies. And the more you dig into, like, he'll put out the path to prosperity documents, right? And the more you look into it, the more it's like it's just made up. It's like I could say, Jimmy, if you gave me $100 million right now, every American would get $750 instantly overnight without me doing anything. That's what Paul Ryan's documents are like. There's nothing to them. He is absolutely. This is an absolute lie. It is flat out. I couldn't agree with you more. And you know who should really be calling it a lie? Matt Iglesias. Everybody who's out there saying, why don't people understand what this tax bill is doing, should be saying, the headline at Fox News, by the way, Ezra Klein at Fox has called a riot a policy wonk too. Headline at Fox News, headline at Talking Points Memo, headlines at Huffington Post, headline everywhere should be Ryan lies about tax bill.
Yes. That's again, we like to call liars liars on this show. We do it. We have to do it every day. My theory is that the reason why news people don't call politicians liars or lies is because if they did it, they would never stop. They'd have to do it all the time because they're lying all the time. So, but I think they still need to do it. I think when someone's lying, you just go, that's a lie. But what they'll do, things like Tom Brokaw will call it an overreach.
An overreach.
He was like, well, that's a little bit of an overreach.
Right.
Okay, that doesn't help the discourse, Tom Brokaw. That actually doesn't. People don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm looking for?
An overreach sounds good. It sounds like, man, at least that guy was reaching. Yeah, he was trying. Got to give him credit.
So I don't think Americans want their newsmen to water down the facts, and that's exactly what Tom Brokaw and his ilk does.
Maybe we could come up with a phrase that news people would be comfortable using, like, excuse me, that's not exactly correct, which everybody can understand is a lie. So, excuse me, Speaker Ryan, that's not exactly correct.
I would like to see it called a lie, and I would like to see them call him a liar.
Yeah.
By the way, as of this recording, 688 likes on that, so I'm pretty proud.
We live or die by our likes.
Live or die. 325 retweets, not too bad either. Please make sure you subscribe. They're unsubscribing people. Make sure you're still subscribed to our show and click the bell so you get a notice, okay? Our next live show is December 4th in Burbank, California. That's the big room. And then November 20th at the Hollywood Improv. That show's probably already sold out because it's only 50 seats. We'll see you then. Thanks for being a patron and using our Patreon. We give away we give you 3 hours of premium videos just this week alone. Thanks for your support. Our next live Jimmy Dore show is December 4th in Burbank, California, and November 20th in Hollywood, California. That's a small show, only 50 tickets. December 4th, we have a big show in Burbank, California. There's a link for tickets right underneath.